Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about the rule changes in 2026 in Singapore for pets importing and coming into Singapore from overseas. This may relate to people who are taking their pet on a holiday to Europe or to Japan and then just for 1 week or 2 weeks and then coming back into Singapore, or this also may relate on people actually moving to Singapore. So if you travel as excess baggage, if your pet comes into Singapore as excess baggage, and if your pet is very small and is allowed by the airline to travel in cabin, in the airplane, as opposed to in the hold, so we're talking about like a cat or a small dog, probably 5 kilograms, 6 kilograms of weight, just in a small soft bag. So if you have this situation, then when you arrive at Singapore, when you have to go to CAPQ, which is the government inspection center where they inspect the pets, they inspect the documents and they check that everything is okay to release your dog or cat and allow you to bring them into Singapore. Previously, you could just do this with a soft bag. So for safety reasons and to make sure that there's no risk of your pets escaping from the bag, the CAPQ and the Singapore government have said that pets have to be in a rigid crate, so in a rigid plastic crate, and that crate needs to be compliant with the IATA, the International Aviation Authority rules. Okay, so if you don't have a plastic crate, then so there's two options. So you can either have your dog or cat still travel with you in cabin, but you ship the plastic crate as well as some baggage. Like when you check in your bags, you also check in the plastic crate. They might not let it coming in at the desk, but there is an oversized baggage section, so you can go there and submit the plastic crate, which could either be unassembled or could be already assembled. And then when you arrive at Singapore, you collect that crate and you transfer your pet from the soft carrier into the rigid crate to be going through CAPQ. That's one option. The other option is that somebody helps you provide a rigid crate, at the airport. So when your plane arrives, a crate is there waiting for you to pick up. So Ferndale, our company, has a service where we can provide this and help you. Just lend you a crate for this short few hours procedure at CAPQ. So you can talk to us about this. Of course, perhaps your family member could provide a crate instead. So it depends on the situation. Okay, the second and probably more important big rule change is that now actually the passengers or people who are not registered agents are not allowed to enter the cargo terminal, and so to go to CAPQ to help with the handover of the documents or the checking of the documents for your pet's collection, and to make sure they're compliant with Singapore AVS rules, and to then collect your pet and remove it from the cargo terminal or from the airport, basically. You now need to use an AVS registered agent, because since the 1st of April 2026, this is not allowed to be done by people who are not registered agents. The reason for this is, again, it's to do with compliance and making sure that it's less likely there's documentary mistakes, because of course agents like our company, we're doing this process every day at the airport, and so we know what to do, and so we make sure that all you have to do is pick up your own bags and go home, and we'll bring your pet to you. And so we're looking at your cat, your dog's health and safety, and also making sure the documents are all done correctly and compliantly. So by using official agents rather than individuals doing this, there's going to be less likely mistakes, which means there's less likely that pets unnecessarily need to go into quarantine or unnecessarily get rejected and returned to the country of origin. So it's a good thing, but of course it's frustrating perhaps for people who know the system and have been doing this themselves for their own personal pets traveling before. but that's just how it is. There's also some changes to the operational hours of CAPQ. So they're trying to make it reduced hours to streamline and simplify their process. So this changes quite frequently, so please contact us or look on the AVS website to know what the latest hours are. Okay, so for any other questions relating to 2026 rule changes, please feel free to reach out to us or place a comment below. There are also some other changes with regards to cat licensing, which has been brought in this year. And so it's now towards the autumn of the year, it's going to be mandatory that cats are licensed, like with a cat license, which was not the case before. There's also rules to the number of cats you can have in a housing development. So you can check with us or comment below if you have more questions. Okay, thanks for now. Okay, safe travels.